So you get defensive a lot and you wish that you could stop, but you don't seem to be able to control it. 1 minute you're calm and the next minute you're snapping back, explaining, justifying, totally losing it. And then afterwards you're like, why did I get so upset? The first thing that you can do is to try to pause and take a breath. Typically the first kind of indication for us that we've been defensive is when we notice that the communication has broken down, or we notice ourselves feeling upset. When you notice that, pause, take a break, and step back a little bit. Remove yourself from the conversation or the situation if you need to. Second, overtly label what's going on. When you say, okay, I'm feeling defensive right now, that actually activates a different part of your brain that enables you to be able to recognize what's going on. And as soon as you recognize what's going on, you're much more empowered to be able to do something about it. And third, and probably the most difficult and most important if you can, shift from trying to prove your point to listening. One of the most predictable breakdowns in communication is when you've got two people talking at each other, both people trying to be understood at the same time. And so if you can recognize that you're being defensive and you can shift roles and go into trying to understand and help the other person feel understood, it'll shift that defensiveness tremendously. And if it's your partner who gets defensive, don't pile it on. Slow down, lower your tone, and show them that it's safe to talk. These are also really great tips if you've got an adolescent who tends to get defensive. Defensiveness doesn't have to ruin your connection. The more that you practice pausing and stepping back, labeling what's going on, and listening, the more you can shift this dynamic in your relationship. And the faster you can turn conflict into closeness. Want to understand and learn why you get so defensive? Take the free C.O.R.E assessment to find out what your temperament is.